Hello, my name is Rick Cox. I'd like to take a few moments to share something that has been on my heart for some time. For the past 6 years, I've supported people in sharing glyconutrients with others and helping them to understand their value. Recently, an attack was launched on the industry that has had an enormous impact on tens of thousands of people. Many have become afraid of sharing glyconutrients with others out of fear that they might say the wrong thing. Others have stopped sharing glyconutrients because they're uncertain about the future of the manufacturers that are under attack. If you take a close look at the allegations being made, glyconutrients are either an unapproved drug or the claims being made by some individuals are flat-out lies. I have personally spoken with people around the world and asked them about their experiences with glyconutrients. The stories people have shared with me were incredible. If all of them were lying, it was one of the best coordinated conspiracies that I have ever seen. If you read the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act, more commonly referred to as DSHEA, it states, Congress finds that improving the health status of the United States citizens ranks at the top of the national priorities of the federal government. The importance of nutrition and the benefits of dietary supplements to health promotion and disease prevention have been documented increasingly in scientific studies. There is a link between the ingestion of certain nutrients or dietary supplements and the prevention of chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and osteoporosis. And clinical research has shown that several chronic diseases can be prevented simply with a healthful diet, such as a diet that is low in fat, saturated fat, cholesterol, and sodium with a high proportion of plant-based foods. The finding in DSHEA continues to point out the connection between dietary supplements and the prevention of disease. This is a clear contradiction to the allegations being made. Congress concluded that nutrition can have an impact on disease without it being regulated as a drug. It's unfortunate that this is only recognized by the federal government and not the state regulators. Section 13 of the DSHEA findings states that although the federal government should take swift action against products that are unsafe or adulterated, the federal government should not take any actions to impose unreasonable regulatory barriers limiting or slowing the flow of safe products and accurate information to consumers. Despite this very clear protection of your rights, there are people who want to severely limit them or take them away completely. In order to pacify those who are making accusations, many of you have been asked to stop using all third-party materials, period, regardless of what it is or the context under which it's being used. It's important to understand why you may have been asked to take these extreme measures. Some of the major stockholders are in a panic because of what they stand to lose if the doors were closed. They're afraid of someone saying the wrong thing at the wrong time and providing more evidence to those who are making these allegations. Unfortunately, stockholders aren't the only ones who have a lot on the line. There are people around the world whose livelihood depends solely on their ability to effectively convey the value of glyconutrients. If their income were to drop substantially, it could absolutely ruin them financially. There are countless others who rely on the products to maintain their quality of life. There are some who have told me that they believe supplements are responsible for their continued health and well-being. I can't imagine how their lives would be impacted if they weren't able to continue getting the products they've come to know and trust. I firmly believe that people have a right to learn everything they can about glyconutrients, and I want to make sure that those who wish to share information about them can do so freely, without fear of retribution. My team and I have developed a system to enable people to learn about glyconutrients from a third party that has no interest in the sale of any product. The DSHEA law specifically allows for consumers to be educated in this manner under the label exempt section. Don't take my word for it. Read the law for yourself. The truth will set you free. The point I want to make is that we don't have to let fear paralyze us. The law is clearly on our side. Looking ahead, it's important to understand that people will do what you do, not what you tell them to do. If you panic and pull back, chances are so will others that are looking to you for guidance. Conversely, if you keep going and you don't let these attacks distract you from your mission or purpose, people will see the example you're setting and follow you down that road. Whether you realize it or not, you are an incredibly powerful person. What you say and what you do matters. I'd like to hear from you and find out what I can do to best support you moving forward. Send me an email at rick@glyco.com. That's RICK@GLYCO.com. Working together, we can help provide people with accurate information that will inspire them to make healthy choices.